Hey everybody, how you doing? This is El Jefe. This is my domain here, a little home recording studio. You'll see here that this is a very simple home studio, a big flashy keyboard, got some monitors, got some this and that here, and this is where we do a lot of work. Now, I want to introduce myself and also my wife as we go on doing these. Her name is La Jefa or Lori, and what we do is we play music. Number one, we play music, man. We play it live with tracks, and we also do other stuff. One of the things we want to launch right now is we want to start a nonprofit for kids. For kids. Kids need music. Kids need music. Kids need the arts. They need everything they can do to help their little lives right now. So La Jefa and myself decided to start a nonprofit in this little town where we are now. And we want the kids to prosper from our experience and that sort of thing. So this channel is going to do that. We're going to have a channel that caters to kids, gets kids interested in music, in the arts. I mean, La Jefa is even going to teach kids how to cook and that sort of thing too. How to do some other stuff that young people should know. So that's us, man. That's what we're going to do, and that's what this new channel is about. So what we started doing is we started collecting instruments for our nonprofit. Also some donations for our nonprofit. And we want this thing to fly. We want this thing to fly because some of the schools are struggling to get programs up for young people to play music, to listen to music, to appreciate music, to maybe dance, to maybe line dance, to sing, to write songs. We never know. So we're going to try to experiment with all that so that we can get little musicians in this town. Now, a little bit about myself, though, is I come from the majority of my music career comes from Las Vegas. That's right. Las Vegas. So what happened in Las Vegas is I got there in 1980. So I get to Las Vegas in 1980, start playing music immediately, get into bands. I form my own bands. I start playing. I play a bunch of instruments, and that's how my career started. And I put bands together and played in other bands, the whole thing. And it was great because I got to really experience the music industry. So I want to bring some of that knowledge here to this little town. This little town has young people that go to school that do all the same thing your kids do or grandkids. Now, that's my experience. I graduated from college with a music degree, and I have a lot of other experience doing all this. My music studio is cool. I love it. Some people go into their bedroom and yell out, "This is where the magic happens." Not me. I go into my studio and say, "This is where the magic happens, man." So we're going to do that. We're going to get kids involved, and we need to raise funds to get this program moving on, man. We need for it to happen. We need for it to be successful. And that's why we're doing this little bit. This is our first video right here. So you're experiencing history in the making, man. You're experiencing all these things. Hopefully you can watch, you can follow along, you can maybe contribute if your heart moves you like that. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, please, go ahead and donate. And we'll start as time goes on telling you how you can help us out. Okay? So, music, kids, experience, life experience. So, every so often, I'm even going to talk about subjects that have nothing to do with music because some young people need the information. Not only that, but you and I'm a man of a certain age and I've experienced life, so I can hand down some experiences to the dads, maybe, and then maybe the grandkids and all that. So that's why we're doing this stuff, okay? So we can maybe help the young people along. I love doing this. We started collecting instruments in our travels for this very project. People have contributed. Man, people around here, we're in Arizona. People around here are so generous. It has floored me. They've donated guitars, acoustic guitars, electric guitars, keyboards. I mean, like little Casios that can that young kids can learn how to, where the notes are, what they mean, how do you form a chord, all that stuff. People have donated clarinets, cornets, flutes, violins. I mean, I've just been floored with the generosity of these people that have started doing this already. So, like I said, this it's going to come together, and we're happy to accept it and to take the ball and run with it. That's what we're happy with. So, as time goes on, if the kids are older and want to learn how to record, how to use and play in a studio, we're going to do that. We might find some kids that love to write music. We're going to teach that. We're going to find kids that love to maybe dance. As you can see, I do not have, and don't mistake this, I do not have a dancer's body, okay? So I will not be the one teaching your kids how to dance. Thank the Lord. So there'll be dancing, music, line dancing, singing, songwriting, learning how to use this high-end recording equipment. It's now digital. There's no tape involved like in the old days. Used to be 2-inch tape. And if you wanted to change some back in the day, you got a razor blade, cut the tape, and hope you did it right. Digital is the way to go right now, so we can teach all that. So that's where we are right now. Please, I want you to support this channel. The channel is going to feature a few things, and let me explain it. I'm going to keep my verbiage to a minimum. We're going to have footage of people singing and playing and dancing. It's going to be about the young people, the students. So it's not all about me, okay? Thank the Lord. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut. This is the introduction, so you know what this channel is going to be about. And we'll give you details as to donations, as to if you approve of what we're doing. We welcome all comments, okay?